Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Tom Welling. Thomas John Patrick Tom Welling is an American actor, director, producer and model, best known for his role as Clark Kent in the WB, CW superhero drama Smallville. A high school athlete, Welling initially worked in construction and in 1998 he successfully modeled men's clothing for several popular brands. In 2000 he made a successful transition to television. He has been nominated for and received several awards for his role as Clark Kent. In 2001, he had a recurring role as Karate Rob Meltzer in the second season of the CBS legal drama Judging Amy. He has also been involved behind the camera as an executive producer and a director. His films include Cheaper by the Dozen, Cheaper by the Dozen 2, The Fog, The Choice and Draft Day. Early life. Welling was born on April 26, 1977 in the Lower Hudson Valley, New York. He is of German descent. His family moved frequently, making stops in Wisconsin, Delaware and Michigan. Welling attended Okemos High School in Okemos, Michigan, where he started acting in plays, but then switched into sports. Welling played baseball and soccer, but his favorite sport is basketball. Welling is one of 4 children, with 2 older sisters, Rebecca and Jamie. His younger brother Mark Welling is also an actor. Career. Originally a construction worker, Welling was discovered in 1998 at a party in Nantucket by a catalog camera scout who suggested he try modeling. Welling modeled for Louisa Modeling Agency until 2000, when he relocated to Los Angeles. There he modeled for Tommy Hilfiger Abercrombie. Welling appeared in Angela Vier's music video Picture Perfect, where he played Vier's love interest. Welling has stated that he did not like modeling and that he was not good at it because it was all on the outside or from an external point of view. He pursued acting because he wanted to express a range of emotions, but Welling still models occasionally and appeared in the May 2008 issue of Vogue, the so-called superhero issue. In his first major acting role, Welling played karate teacher Karate Rob Meltzer, a younger love interest of Amy Gray in the second season of the CBS legal drama Judging Amy, which aired in 2001. Welling was originally signed for 3 episodes. After receiving enthusiastic fan reviews, the producers kept him for 3 more. Welling also had a small role in the UPN science fiction sitcom Special Unit 2, and he appeared in the pilot episode of the Fox sitcom Undeclared. Smallville. Welling was cast in the WB superhero drama Smallville after a nationwide search for an actor to play Clark Kent. In an interview with a teen magazine, Welling spoke about the day he auditioned for the role. "I was on my way back from the Warner Brothers studio and I stopped in a petrol station to call my manager and tell him how it went. I called and got to him on the phone and he said, 'Can you hold on a second?' Next thing I know, there are literally 7 people on the other line. And almost in unison they say, 'Tom, you got it.'" The pilot aired in October 2001 and became the highest-rated debut for the WB with 8.4 million viewers. Welling told TV Guide that he turned down the lead role twice, but after reading the script decided to take the job. Like Christopher Reeve, he was not a Superman fan prior to being cast as Clark Kent. In fact, he said he continues to not read Superman comics. "I made a conscious decision to stay away from that material. We're doing something different at a time before all that. I don't want that to affect what I'm doing, even subconsciously." He did get the chance to meet 2 previous Superman actors, Christopher Reeve, who appeared in Season 2, Episode 17 titled Rosetta, and Dean Cain, who appeared in Season 7, Episode 4 titled Cure. Welling was named one of People magazine's Breakthrough Stars of 2001 and also won the Teen Choice Award as Choice Breakout Star in 2002 for his role as Clark Kent. Following the third season, Welling was interviewed by Smallville magazine and stated that if he could play one character on the show that was not Clark Kent, it would be Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor. I wouldn't mind having my head shaved as an actor. It is the ultimate, getting to play the complete opposite of your character. In 2004, Welling was approached about starring in the big screen adaptation of Superman, when director Brett Ratner was attached to the project. Comic book artist Alex Ross even did 2 sketches of Welling as the Man of Steel, to see what the actor would look like in the famous costume. In August 2009, Welling won another Teen Choice Award as Choice TV Actor for Smallville. Film. In December 2003, Welling made his feature film debut as Charlie Baker, the oldest son and second oldest in the Baker family, which had 12 children in the family comedy Cheaper by the Dozen with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt, which is a remake of the 1950 movie starring Clifton Webb and Myrna Loy based on Frank and Lillian Gilbreth's 1948 book. Welling talked about why he was interested in the project in an interview with Paul Fisher. The top 3 reasons I decided to do this film were 1. Steve Martin, 2. Steve Martin, and 3. Steve Martin. That was the number 1 draw for me. Then, after reading the script, I really liked this character Charlie. I liked what he went through, what he had to go through, and I felt I understood where he was coming from, and I just wanted to be a part of it. Welling had always been a fan of Martin's and stated that he absolutely loved working with him. In 2005, Welling co-starred in the horror film The Fog, a remake of John Carpenter's 1980 film of the same name as Nick Castle. At the same time The Fog was in production, Welling was still working on the last few episodes of the 4th season of Smallville. The same year he reprised his role as Charlie Baker in Cheaper by the Dozen too. In 2013, Welling co-starred in the all-star cast of Peter Landsman's historical drama Parkland, based on the book Reclaiming History: The Assassination of President John F. Kennedy, by author Vincent Bugliosi. The story centers on the chaotic events that occurred at Parkland Hospital in Dallas, Texas on the day President John F. Kennedy was assassinated on November 22, 1963. In 2014, Welling co-starred with Kevin Costner, Jennifer Garner, Frank Langella and Dennis Leary in Ivan Reitman's sports drama Draft Day. He played a veteran quarterback whose career is at a crossroads. Production. For Smallville's 9th season, Welling served as a co-executive producer. He returned as Clark Kent for the show's 10th and final season in fall 2010 and became a full executive producer, as credited in a May 20, 2010 press release by the CW. Welling served as an executive producer on the CW comedy drama Hellcats based on journalist Kate Torgovnik's book Cheer, Inside the Secret World of College Cheerleaders. The series first aired on the CW beginning in the fall of 2010 and was cancelled on May 17, 2011. It is currently available to watch for free on CW Seed, CW's digital programming. According to Welling, he states that the reason of cancellation was due to the change of CW president of entertainment from Dawn Ostroff to Mark Pedowitz. He also said that there was a possibility of a reboot of the series with a new cast and cameos from the previous cast if enough fans continue to watch the original series on CW Seed. Personal life. On July 5, 2002, Welling married model Jamie White on Martha's Vineyard with Welling's friends. And then Smallville co-stars Kristen Kruk and Michael Rosenbaum in attendance. Welling and White resided in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, but returned to Los Angeles in March 2011. On October 17, 2013, White filed for divorce from Welling, citing irreconcilable differences. The divorce was finalized in November 2015. According to legal documents acquired by TMZ, Tom has to pay Jamie spousal support for 5 years until 2020. Other details of the divorce reveal that Jamie got to keep all the horses, including Springsteen, Donatello's Uzi Cliff and Tomorrow. Tom got to keep Tomahawk. Tomahawk resides in Germany with Jamie. Tomahawk was previously named Tight Junction and bought for the highest bid of €800,000, $1.1 million back in November 2011, at the Oldenburg Action in Vector, Germany. Welling has been in a relationship with Saddle Club founder Jessica Rose Lee since 2014. Welling has stated in YM that he dislikes interviews. He said, "I don't want to be a celebrity for the sake of being a celebrity. I want to work and then go home and live in private." Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Would you like to know more?